So, the thing about experience is that you can't buy it, and it rarely comes cheap. We should have strapped it again. And again. Alright, so we're on the road again. Supposed to be going to work today. To be fair, we're caught up. There's no absolutely pressing issues, and so instead we're taking a 6-hour road trip to Arkansas. What is today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Today's Tuesday.
Yeah. The 25th.
Tuesday the 25th. I'll keep you posted about why we're on the road in just a moment.
Hey, look at the bumper.
It's practically new.
To be legit, don't quote me, boy, I ain't said shit.
So we've made it to Arkansas, and Tommy is about to see a truck he's been after for... How long have you been after this truck?
About 20 years.
About 20 years. How excited are you right now?
Pretty excited.
Hopefully, it will be on the trailer in 30 to 45 minutes. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be great.
Now the question is, can we beat the rain to the truck? Notice how fast you're shifting, gearing up, stepping on the fuel pedal. You know anything about that?
Yeah. I wasn't aware that I was doing that.
Oh, okay. So as per usual, something had to go wrong. And this time it was the footage. As I started recording, I had the phone turned sideways, but apparently the gyro did not turn it sideways. So instead, when we first got to the truck, everything was recorded in upright mode, but sideways, and totally ruined the footage. So there was a couple of funny parts. I'll put them at the end of the video, because watching it right now would be pure eye cancer, and you would want to stab your eyes out and just stop watching my videos altogether, because that's probably what I would do. So what we found is a 1946 Dodge Power Wagon. These things were used by American military throughout World War II, but 1946 was the first year that they made a civilian model. And this one looks like it spent its entire life as a dump truck. Come on back. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Stop. So, just found out, had to cut the tree out to move the truck. Alright, so tell us, how do you feel about having a new Power Wagon?
I feel great. 20-year dream. Here it is. And it's going home. Can't even begin to think and express how happy I am.
Alright, so we stopped in McAllister to eat at Denny's. Of course, we've got the Dodge pulling the Dodge, and I'll be damned if we don't find a Chevrolet pulling what looks to be a Chevrolet, so glad to see we're not the only people on a Tuesday skipping out to go pick up some old junk. But I think our junk is better than their junk, which is very important, to have better junk than somebody else. So when I say Buc-ee's is over the top, I mean it. We are fueling on pump 50. And going back this way, you can see just how far this fuel island goes. And the store is just as big. Alright, so part of why we're having to stop for fuel again is because this power wagon is like dragging a 2-ton billboard down the highway at 75 miles an hour. These fenders are just sucking wind. This big tailgate's like, I mean, this has an aerodynamic efficiency of an elephant. For a minute I thought we had a hole in the fuel tank. Because, I mean, this thing is just working terrible right now. A welcoming statue of Buc-ee the Beaver. Here's some outdoor grills for sale. Firewood. Premium deer corn. Want a portable smoker and grill? How about umbrellas? Maybe you just need a new cooker. That's not enough? Maybe an even bigger cooker. So Buc-ee's is like an amusement park for a convenience store. You can get fresh roasted nuts, fresh Texas barbecue, plus they have almost like a full-size fast food restaurant, and just about every kind of souvenir you could wish for. There's camping gear, hunting gear, clothing, purses, boots. I can't even begin to describe all the stuff that Buc-ee's has. And of course, everything at Buc-ee's has to be Beaver approved by Buc-ee the Beaver. One of my favorite things about Buc-ee's is that you can buy artwork straight off the wall from the bathroom. That's right, you can be dropping a giant loaf, grab something off the wall, take it to checkout, and make it your new living room centerpiece. I'm not making this up. That stop at Buc-ee's would be the last time we seen the hood for the power wagon. About 3 a.m. I turned onto my street to see that the hood was missing in the street lights. A few hours later, after daylight, we backtracked about 100 miles to Buc-ee's, the last place we had seen the hood. We looked everywhere. We checked the ditches, the side of the road. We had called the Highway Patrol and the Toll Road Authority. We made posts on Facebook and reached out to the North Texas Jeep Club. We kept having problems with the strap. Every time we'd stop, we'd either have to put it back on or keep tightening it. After the fact, my buddy Matt looked at one of the pictures and pointed out that we had strapped the hood across to the trailer. By doing this, the truck suspension bouncing up and down on the trailer was what was the cause of our strap coming loose over and over and over. To be honest, we didn't think the hood would come loose anyway. I mean, after all, the truck is meant to be driven down the road, and it had a center hinge holding it together. But when we called for a replacement hood, the guy at Vintage Power Wagon suggested we get a new hinge, as they tend to break out. Sometimes I wonder why we just don't pick an easier hobby and lifestyle. Thank you for joining us today on this episode of Growing the Lawn with everybody's friend and neighbor, Mike. That's me. So yes, I know we should have strapped the hood better. Yes, I know it could have gone through somebody's windshield. Yes, I know somebody could have gotten hurt. It could have killed puppies. It could have done all kinds of things. I've already thought about that. As I said, I called the Highway Patrol to see if anybody did get hurt, because that would be a problem for my insurance. But please feel free to leave your hate-filled and self-righteous comments below.
They're pretty cool. These old windows fold down.
Right? I like that bumper, man. It's freaking solid.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? We got 2 of these. What's the other one we're keeping? It's at my dad's shop. We even got the spare part back here.
Hey, Tommy, I think the alignment's off.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I had to cut that out, or cut that to get it when I brought it home. Golly. This Andy old truck, I have to fix it up. I wanted to put it on, I don't know, you know, a 12 valve or something. Yeah. Set it over the gas.
Free chicken coop with purchase.
I can't get it because we ain't got no steering wheel.
Oh, what the hell? I told you the alignment was off. Flathead.
Huh?
Got a flathead in it.
Yeah. 231. My dad's has got the flathead V8 in his.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Some guy tried to tell me, oh, those were the first hemispheric heads. I said, no, they wasn't. They're fucking flatheads.
Yeah.
And he was trying to argue with me on that
Flathead.
side.
Charlie.
Yeah, them's the first hemispheric heads ever made. I said, they're flatheads.
Yeah.
Some people, man,
Yep.
know everything and know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Somebody shot the window out for me. They got out for that whenever I bought it. Or whenever I got it.
Yeah.
Now, Zane, did we get to keep all these leaves, or did you want those back?
Oh, they'll blow out of